Gareth Olivier is one of the founders of CA Connect, a private educational venture run by a group of chartered accountants. For his innovative business and passion for teaching a new generation of accountants, Gareth was also named one of the top 35 under 35 by SAICA.
Gareth, I have to say, an incredibly beautiful space to work in and live in. I'm guessing family, being connected to your family, being in the space is clearly a major priority for you.
I think I'm extremely lucky. I think it creates a nice balance. I think as a young professional, as a husband and a father, I think all three of those are very important to me. And it creates a great working environment. I think research is showing that the people who add the most value to the world are the ones who are balanced. And I think to that extent, it's great that every day I can see my wife, I can spend time with my son, and I can get my work done.
Now, I'm glad that you said add value to the world, because this is clearly an ethic that really does drive you and what you do through CA Connect. How did that begin? What prompted you to take now what has been an incredible journey?
I think CA Connect, we started because there was a great need in the industry. In general, in the industry, students are doing pretty well in getting that 3-year undergraduate qualification. Where students are not doing as well is in that final year, which is where CA Connect came in. And especially students who aren't able to study on a full-time basis, we're targeting those specific students in their final year of study, and we're providing them with support and education that is comparable to a full-time university, even though during the day they have full-time jobs.
Just listening to you talk and the kind of passion you have for what you do and how different you are to the stereotype of a CA, would you consider yourself that stereotype?
The way I'd answer that is to say that I'm not sure that if you truly understand the CA profession, I'm not sure there is necessarily that stereotype. I think what I love about the profession is that it opens up a lot of doors, effectively nothing more than a platform to be the best at what you are good at doing. I've found a lot of value in being a teacher. I think that's what I'm good at, and that's what I try to be the best at.
Talk to me about the success of what you've embarked on. Do you feel that you're now starting to make your mark?
I think it's a journey, and I think I've been quite happy with the path that we've taken so far and the journey that we're on. I think education is one of the most important things that we do as society, which is why I'm very excited to be in the CA education world. The business is starting to take off. We've been in for 5 years. I think, as I said, there's a great need in the industry for what we're doing, and I hope to see it continue to grow.
And of course, you haven't been alone in this. You've been working very closely with those in growth and transformation within SAICA. What has that partnership been like?
We were really lucky when we started CA Connect in around 2010, just to work quite extensively with their growth and transformation team. I think working with SAICA, the advantage to that is that you really get perspective on the industry and what's needed and what's happening. So we were really able to get quite a macroeconomic view of where the needs were in the industry, and that enabled us to focus our business strategy and where we needed to take the business.
How did they react to you guys and what you've been putting out there? Have you seen transformation within their structures? Has it been a bit of a trade of ideas?
The way I see it, I think, is it's about a partnership. At the end of the day, SAICA also credits our program. So they're also the stick that is looking at quality and making sure that things are running as they should be. They really walk the walk with us.
Top 35, under 35. What did that mean to you? What has that done for your career and your project?
I think the reason that I entered it in the first place was because I think that what we're doing can add a lot of value to a lot of students. For about the first 4 years, we were running a great program that added a lot of value, but at the end of the day, not a lot of people knew about it. What the Top 35 competition has done is created great exposure.
And clearly you do love your industry and you want people to embrace this industry of yours and be successful in it. If you could meet a younger Gareth, what advice would you give him?
While people might seem cool, calm and collected on the way, no one really has life figured out. To achieve things in life and to achieve your goals, a lot of the case is just jumping in and get your hands dirty and make it happen. And it might not always seem natural. It might seem a bit awkward. You might feel like you don't know what you're doing sometimes. You learn a heck of a lot. You fail at times. But at the end of the day, as long as you're going through that process and you keep going and you're getting involved, there's a massive learning curve. And I think along the way, you achieve a lot.
Hey, Gareth, thank you so much for giving us a window into your world and your campaign and what you're doing. Thank you so much for the efforts that you're putting into not only your industry, but your community at large. It really is impressive to see. Thank you so much.
Thanks very much.
Gareth's success teaches us that we can all reach our goals and add value to the world by being the best at something we love.